Hello, Professor McGloin. My name is Winston Painter, and in this video, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, my passions, who I am as a student, and my vision and goals for the future. So starting off, when I think about the question, who am I, the first word that comes to mind is outgoing. Ever since I was little, I've been extremely extroverted. I never enjoy spending a lot of time alone, and I have an extensive social battery, meaning I'm comfortable being around others and interacting with others for long periods of time. I would also say that I'm a person who is very aware of how others perceive me and how I portray myself to others, and I like to facilitate high morale and good vibes when communicating with others. These aspects of my personality heavily influenced my decision to become a communications major, and they also influenced who I am as a student. For example, I enjoy group projects, especially when I'm able to assume leadership roles. I also enjoy giving presentations and public speaking. To dive a little bit deeper into who I am as a student, I'd like to talk about my learning style. So I'd consider myself both a visual and a hands-on learner. And when I say visual, I'm talking about videos and images as opposed to reading text. And while I do enjoy pleasure reading, I find that I internalize and understand concepts better when they're presented to me in either a visual or physical format. And when I say I'm a hands-on learner, I mean that when I have to learn something such as a product, let's take for example a software application, I learn quicker by playing around with the app and learning its features that way, as opposed to watching or reading a tutorial. I'm going to shift gears a little bit now and talk about the type of work that I'm interested in. So I'm interested in the field of sales, but more specifically, I'm interested in customer relationship management platforms, or CRMs for short, and how they can help businesses facilitate better relationships with their clients and streamline business processes. So over the last 2 summers, I worked as a Salesforce intern at Assured Partners, which is a reinsurance company, and Salesforce is one of the most popular CRMs available right now. But during my internship, I gained hands-on experience with the platform. I also onboarded and trained new users on how to use the platform, and I observed and participated in projects that involved tailoring Salesforce to our specific business needs. Moving on to my primary skill sets, I would say that I have strong leadership skills, which I have developed from an early age. I've been an avid polo player all my life, and I was the captain of my high school polo team for all 4 years, and I am also currently the captain of the UConn men's polo team. I would also say that I am a strong writer, communicator, and presenter. Regarding skills that I have acquired, Salesforce proficiency is definitely one, not only due to my internship experience, but also due to the fact that I obtained the Salesforce Associate Certificate, which is basically an exam that you take that certifies that you have at least 6 months experience with the platform, as well as a basic understanding of the platform, its features, and how it helps businesses. I'm also proficient in many Microsoft products such as Excel, PowerPoint, and Power BI. And this comes from not only using these tools in school, but also in my internships. And lastly, I'm fluent in Spanish. This comes from the fact that I studied Spanish through middle school, through high school. I also lived in Argentina for 3 months in 2019. I also studied abroad in Spain for 5 months just this past semester. Moving on, I'd like to further discuss my goals for the future, specifically where I see myself in 5 years. In 5 years, I hope to see myself in the sales field, specifically at a company that utilizes CRMs or Salesforce in particular, so that I can utilize the skills that I have acquired throughout my internship and my education. 2 roles in particular that interest me are product manager and business analyst, and this is because I observed individuals in both these roles during my internship, and much of their responsibilities involved facilitating the conversation between the business side and the development side. In other words, their job was to go to the development team and explain to them what features the business would like to see in the product, and then going back to the business and saying, this is what's possible, this is what's not, and how can we reach a solution that is feasible and also satisfies the business's needs. If I assume one of these roles, I plan to apply the skills that I have learned throughout my education to facilitate effective communication between multiple departments and multiple teams within a company to solve business problems. This course will help me achieve my goals by improving my presentation and communication skills, 2 assets which are vital to the success of any product manager or business analyst. And with that, I will conclude this video. I hope you learned a little bit more about myself as well as my goals for the future. Thank you so much for your time.